Can you believe that this is a small computer and we can use it in the network or in artificial intelligence or also as a server? If you want to know more about the Raspberry Pi board and hardware and know the different type of the Raspberry Pi board, please join us this video. Let's go to see how does it work. Now we need to know how we can connect ports to make a mini computer for ourselves. So how we can use it also in our project, for example in the home automation or in the robotics, or we can also work with AI with this Raspberry Pi, and it has an operating system Linux on it which you can work with it. Also it has Word, gaming, painting, same as a regular computer. It has everything on it. Now let's jump into Raspberry Pi 3 to see the connections. This is a Raspberry Pi 3 and the mouse and keyboard should be connected here, and then we have the Ethernet port which connect the Ethernet cable here, so you can also connect your modem directly to this board, or you can use the Wi-Fi or also Bluetooth to connect to the internet. Then we have the audio jack, and also we have the HDMI connection. Then we have the power one. So the power, you need to make sure the current also for the power because it's working with the 2.5, but whenever you are buying your Raspberry Pi, just read the data sheet to know the exact current of your board. And this is also the SD card which should be inserted here. The operating system is here. So for example, when you're downloading the Linux and Raspbian from the website, so you need to copy it to this SD card to just run your Raspberry boards. Now these are the general input and output pins which you connect your sensors, your actuators here. Now let's see about the general input and output pins. Now this is the table of the pins. We have 3.3 volts, we have 5 volts also, we have multiple ground, we have also here the UART, USART, and all of the connections. As you can see over here, we have also the BCM one. So the BCM one, when you have the extension for your Raspberry Pi, you are using the BCM. Just make sure before you are using it, just control which number is located to which pin because it's different for each Raspberry Pi. And also when you're writing your program, just specify on your program that you're using the BCM ports. On the next page, I have the picture of the extension. So this is the extension that when you are using the BCM, you are connecting this extension via these ports to your Raspberry Pi board, and you are using these pins actually to send data to your board. Next, we're talking about the Raspberry Pi 400. This is the Raspberry Pi 400 and actually it has all the things. You can connect your sensors and actuators to these pins, and also we have again the Ethernet. You can connect your mouse and keyboard, and same as the previous one, but actually this one is suitable for teachers and students because it's really compact and everything is within this small board. Then we have Raspberry Pi and Raspberry 3. So both of them are same actually, but one of the major differences is that Raspberry Pi 4 you can connect two HDMI cable to it, but for Raspberry Pi 3 we have only one of them. And also Raspberry Pi 4 you have a different type of RAM, so you can have 4, 6 or 8 RAM for the Raspberry Pi 4, and Raspberry Pi 3 actually consume less power in compared to Raspberry Pi 4. This is the Raspberry Pi Pico and Zero. The Raspberry Pi Pico and Zero, actually they are small, and for the programming, as you see here, you need to connect it with the mini USB cable also to your computer for programming, and it's really suitable for small projects. Now this is the Raspberry Pi. As you see, it's Raspberry Pi 3 because we have one HDMI port connection. And this is the port for mouse and keyboard. As you see, there are 4. So now you need, when you are connecting your board, you need to put it like this one over here. And for your mouse, you need to put it like this here. And this is the Ethernet. And we have the audio jack over here. This is the HDMI. And also if you have the VGA HDMI, also you can use it. And this is the power connection over here. And if I flip it like that over here, you will see the SD card is inserted here. The Linux is the operating system, the Raspbian operating system is in this card. So you can put it like that over here. And these are the pin, general pin, input and output. So based on the configuration, you can put it and see which pin is what. And now this is the extension. So when you need to connect it, so you need to put this one on the breadboard. And as you see, the name of each pin is over here. You need to connect this one to your board, to your board with the jumpers. And just don't forget, when you're writing your program, just specify that you're using the BCM connection. And this is the cover for your Raspberry Pi. So for more protection, you can have the cover for it. And that's it. Thank you. And you know about the hardware and how to connect the LCD, the keyboard, the mouse to use your computer. Now you know about the Raspberry Pi board hardware and how to use it. By the way, do you know how we can connect the camera to the Raspberry Pi board? If you know about it, please leave us a comment. Thank you.